Again, up front, remember, and it's not just about the championship. There, Carl Edwards wants to get his 7th win of the year, but the guy behind him, Kyle Busch, wants history. He wants to be in the history books as the winningest driver in a single season in the 27-year history of this series.
Yeah, is there anybody better on these restarts to get going and go fast for a few laps than, I mean, obviously he's done it a lot this year.
There's a lot on the line here for this last little bit. You got guys that want to win races, win championships, owners championships. There's a lot on the line right here, these last 5 laps.
This is the way it should happen here in NASCAR. It comes down to the final laps on the final race of the year.
So we haven't said Brad Keselowski sitting there in 3rd spot. He's done a great job today, but he hasn't won. He's won races, but he hasn't won on this type of track. He'd love to do that here.
And the very first race they ever ran here in 1995, on the final lap, the driver who was running 4th in turn 3, some guy named Dale Jarrett, ended up winning the race at the top 3 in front of him.
Just never know what'll happen. You race to the end, and something good may happen for you.
Here we go. Carl Edwards pulls away. Boyer down on the bottom of the racetrack. There's his teammate, the 21 car, up high, right in front of the 32. Got a bit of a buffer there.
Looking good so far.
Here comes Kyle Busch trying to get to the inside. Whoa. He was in the gas pretty hard right there, but a little too much, it looked like.
3 laps to go. Let's see if Kyle Busch can get him.
Kyle Busch turns it hard left, takes his Toyota down in the low groove. Edwards up high with the Ford. There comes the 88 car digging hard in his Chevy.
I think Carl Edwards moved his car to the middle top of the racetrack. That's when this race really changed for him. He was able to run Kyle Busch down, take the lead from him, and been able to hold that advantage.
2 to go.
3 miles away for Clint Boywer from a NASCAR championship. 2 laps.
You know, we talked a lot in this scenario about Clint. It was kind of his to lose, but yeah, I'll give this man credit today. He went out here and won this championship. He had to drive hard, had himself in some tough positions early in the race, but he's able to really do a tremendous job. He's got 1.5 miles left.
White flag in one position, moving up behind him. Shouldn't make much difference if he can hold on. Carl Edwards, the leader. Kyle Busch in 2nd. Keselowski 3rd. Leffler 4th. And Boyer trying to hang on to 5th spot. Half a lap away.
Doesn't look like Kyle Busch is going to have anything for Carl Edwards in his final turns.
Coming out of turn 4, Carl Edwards will win the battle, but will not win the war. Edwards will win the race, and the 2008 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion is Clint Boyer.
Congratulations, Clint Boyer.
Oh, what a great year.
Buddy, you hit it. Woo! Sit down, boy! Woo!
Oh, that's great. Nothing feels better than winning a championship.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. That's what you work all year for. Congratulations to all of these guys. Richard Childress and that entire team.
Dan Deerinhoff, the crew chief there, congratulating his guys as the fireworks go off.
Congratulate Carl there.
Clint becomes the 20th different driver to win a championship in the 27-year history.
These guys had a tough fight all year long. Still good buddies there.
Yep, a little bumping and rubbing, a little congratulatory rub there.
And here comes your owner's championship winner, the 20 car, won it by 12 points. A lot of winners tonight.
Sure was. What a great season they put on for us. Just a great battle the entire way. What a charge Carl Edwards made here.
Fans know what's coming next. 7th time this year in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Here he comes.
Oh, boy, that was perfect. Way to cap it off.
Carl Edwards wins the race, and Clint Boyer wins the championship. What a night for fireworks here in South Florida. The season finale for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. The 2008 NASCAR Nationwide season is history, and there's the champion waiting very patiently, or his car has been staged over in turn 2 because they're going to get the victory stage set up. And while we wait to talk with the champion, let's go down and talk with the race winner, Carl Edwards, in victory lane.
And Carl Edwards climbing victoriously from his machine. Wow, yet another victory. The way you ended the season with a flourish, but for this one, you had to hold off the hottest driver in the series this year, Kyle Busch. What was that restart like with him right behind you?
Man, that's a great win. I mean, to be able to hold off 18 as strong as they are, that was a good race. I had a really good time. Congratulations to Clint and those guys. It's a class act. It's no good to finish second in the championship, but I know he'll be a good champion for Nationwide, and if I got to get beat by somebody, it's a dirt racer from Emporia, Kansas is the best guy to get beat by. But Save-A-Lot, Scott's, World Financial Group, Under Armour, Ford Motor Company, especially the fans for showing up in such great numbers for these nationwide events.
You made it incredibly exciting over the last month or so, came up just 21 points short. How would you describe the battle for this championship this year as it came down to this closing race?
Well, one of the neatest things about this series, about the championship is it's different from the Cup Series. It's all season. It's not tonight that determines this championship. So we'll be back next year. I hope Clint comes back and races with us. That'd be fun. And the great thing is, I think we have a lot to look forward to. We've got a great team, both here and on the Cup side. And there's no shame in giving it 100% effort and finishing second. That's the best we could do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Doc, he's still got another shot at yet another title. Needs a lot of help, but he could be the champion tomorrow.
Carrying a lot of momentum into this race tomorrow for the NASCAR Sprint Cup season finale. Clint Boywer will finish the year with 1 win, 14 top 5 finishes, 29 top 10s, but most importantly, he will have the designation NASCAR Nationwide Series champion. Let's go down and visit with his championship crew chief, Jamie.
And that would be Dan Deeringhoff, has made the calls upon that pit box for the last 3 years. Dan, 8 to go, the caution flag drops. What was that moment like?
Well, it's kind of an easy call because we didn't have a lot of tires left. Like, we only had left side. So Carl was saying he was coming. I think he's just trying to play a little game with us there on the radio. But, BBT Chevrolet ran real good. I can't say enough about these guys. And, the solid all year long. Clint Boywer, he's a champion. That's pretty awesome. So I'm just glad to be a part of it.
We know you're going to be the crew chief on the 29 next year. Clint will be only part-time, won't go for the championship. What has it been like, this journey with Clint for the last 3 years to get to this championship?
It's been fun, really it has. This is what we do this for. And, next year we'll have 3 drivers, and maybe we can go get that owner's championship next year.
All right, he's eagerly awaiting his driver. He hasn't made it to the front stretch yet. Dan Deeringhoff, Clint Boywer win by 21 points. Doc?
The 4th closest margin in NASCAR Nationwide Series history. Clint Boywer on his way around now to climb out and be crowned NASCAR's newest champion. We'll talk with him when we come back.